Well, if you're traveling today across southern Wisconsin, we shouldn't see too many impacts on the roads, but if you're making your way to the northern half of the state, you can definitely expect to see some snowier roads and some lower visibility. As you can see right now, areas like Dane and Columbia County are where we're currently seeing some snow showers. If you're south of Dane County, you're not seeing it too much right now, but notice that we've got some more widespread snowfall closer to La Crosse and Eau Claire, and you can see that circulation that snow has as it moves around that low pressure system. So we can continue to expect to see some of that more widespread precipitation closer to Eau Claire and La Crosse make its way to the southeast as that low pressure passes by through the rest of the day. Now we are going to dry up in the later afternoon hours, but before we get there, if you're going to be out and about, it's definitely going to be a good idea to travel with caution. Now notice a lot of that snowfall throughout the day is going to stay fairly light if you're south of the capital city, but areas like Juneau, Adams, Marquette, Dodge counties, those areas can expect to see maybe some more moderate strength snow showers. Now as we progress right around your lunch hour, Madison area seeing some light flurries, areas north of Columbia County maybe seeing some heavier snowfall, and then as we get into those later afternoon hours looking closer to 4 or 5 o'clock, we're going to start to clear up. That cloud cover is going to stick around, and luckily those models have started to gel together a little bit more in terms of how much snow the capital city can expect by the end of the day. As you can see, some models showing around 3/10 of an inch. Meanwhile, others are closer to 3/4 of an inch. Where I'm putting us right now, and as far as what I'm expecting for Madison, I'm putting us between 1/2 an inch and 3/4 of an inch, mainly in those grassy areas. But again, keep in mind, slick spots on the roads absolutely going to be possible. Now, if you're closer to areas north of Columbia County, that's where we're going to see that heavier snowfall. So snow accumulations there are going to be closer to 1 or 2 inches. And then if you're north of La Crosse, closer to 2 to 3 inches. So just keep in mind as you're traveling across the state today, we're going to have varying conditions. And on top of that snowfall, we're also looking at some strong winds up to 35 miles per hour at some points throughout the day and gusts up to 45 miles per hour. That's going to lead to some blowing snow. And that's why those counties north of Columbia County are under a winter weather advisory today. So something to keep in mind, it's not just the snowfall, it's also those winds leading to that low visibility. We're also quite a bit cooler today with a high in Madison of just 33 degrees, and that cooler air, it's going to follow us into the holiday as well. Also following us into Thanksgiving, those strong winds and that cloudiness. So not really expecting much sunshine, but at least we have some indoor heat to save us from the cold over the next couple of days. We're going to continue to be on the cool side for your Friday as well with a high of just 29 degrees, but at least that sunshine comes back out for Black Friday. Then if you're going to be traveling home this weekend, pay attention to those current conditions, pay attention to the latest forecast because we've got a chance for some snow.